Most of us spend a lot of time sitting throughout our days. So this I've heard called an anti-sitting stretch. So we're going to do our hip flexor stretch. So you're going to put 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and ideally I'm set up, my knees are in line with my hips. I don't want to be out real wide or, on top of each other. If you think about each hip is its own lane or its own train track. And I put this foot and knee on this hip's train track, and I put this foot and knee on this hip's train track. From this position, I want to wiggle my toes forward. So if I'm looking over my knees, I can see my toes. And now I'm wanting to get a good stretch here. To make sure I get a good stretch, the leg that is the foot that's back, this hip is where I want to get a good stretch. So the way that you can get a good stretch is you want the opposite muscle to tense up. If you tense up your glute, it'll allow the front to relax. So one thing that can help, kind of punch it a little bit. That way you can kind of tighten up here. You tighten up this glute, and that will allow this to stretch. And we're just gently gonna push forward. See, my knee's not going up, my heel's not coming up, my heel stays down. So a little tension here, slightly reach forward, and we're gonna hold this. It's a little weird that you're hitting yourself, but the idea is you're helping loosen up your body. So same setup here, wiggling my toes forward so that way I can see them when I'm just looking past my knee. The alternative would be if you didn't do this, this would set you up in a position where you probably would want to lift your heel. So wiggle that foot forward. So same thing here. Now the other leg is the one. So we're going to reach back and tighten up that glute. Gently push forward. And we're going to hold. Still sucking in air. Sniffing in air through the nose. Exaggerating the exhale. If you have any kids, I'm sure they'll hit you so you don't have to hit yourself. That's an option.